you might. Too much, 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 too many crabs in the barrel, but I'd rather hang around family and battle. It's too much, too many dripping in sauce, and I ain't hating on nobody, they can get lost. It's too much, trying to help a nigga out, the only thing they care about is internet cloud. It's too much, niggas sounding like each other and they all dead wrong, they don't even get along. Too much, you might. 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 Too much drip, you might slip. 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 Too much.
Up in the way, cause I don't play clown. Take that with you on the way down. Up in the way, cause I don't play clown. Take that with you on the way down.
I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal.
And what I'm trying to explain to you, ladies and gentlemen, is the real world that our children live in, not the ideal one that we want them to live in, not this wonderful world that we pray that will come here one day, but the real world that they have to live in. You want to know why they're acting so crazy? You want to know why they're doing the things that they're doing? Because we have not prepared them to live in this real world. We have sent them through 12 years of school teaching them this dumb stuff that doesn't work, and when they go out and try to apply it and get killed for it, we are not there.
Me an animal. I eat a fake motherfucker like a cannibal. And I don't even understand how he got that far. Cause every time he write a rhyme, it's about his goddamn car. You know the top 10 hottest in the fucking game? Well, 8 of them niggas fucking lame. It's a fucking shame how y'all put them on a pedestal. But I figure you ain't got nothing better to do.
Pinky ring up to the moon. Ain't girl, I'm so damn into you. I'm done with these models and done with these bottles. Girl, I'm just trying to talk to you. We don't have to go to the room, but they best believe if we do. That we getting hot at the body's my party, so yeah, but that sound like the truth. And we can go as far as you want to, cause ain't nobody finna stop you. We ain't debumping out of this bottle. When we fornicating back at the Tahoe, then that Marilla go off on my phone. I pick up to you saying you home alone. I hop in the whip quick and I should put 6 on the wrist of your pistol, cause I know that it's going down tonight. Let's fuck it up now, this merry go round, cause we in the clouds tonight. I'm trying to show you the time of your life, so girl, let you down tonight. Let's go a few rounds tonight. I'm lost in the sauce, and what's it gon' cost? Let's play your sides tonight. It's about to go down, it's about to go down, it's about to go down tonight. It's about to go down, it's about to go down, it's about to go down tonight. I'm lost in the sauce, so what's it gon' cost? Let's play your sides tonight. It's about to go down tonight. It's about to go down, it's about to go down tonight. With so many missed calls, I understand why you was pissed off. Let me explain for a minute before you start jumping to conclusion. I really don't understand why you doing this. Chill for a minute, let me explain this. I'm sorry for all the attention I ain't paying. All of this time to give you blame, yeah, I paid it. The only one to do better than a man shit. Yeah, you baby, all day, baby. You be in my mom, best believe I ain't playing. Stay up on my grind just for you is what I'm saying. Make a move for you, be on my sculpture on the daily. So maybe be less insecure, cause you the best and that I can ensure. Like Geico, when you progressive that I can't ignore. My A1, you my lady, and that's for sure, so stop it. Ready your head just to go and pop shit off. Also bitches that ain't even really jacking, dog. You tripping, baby, I ain't even got no options, though. But if I did, I'm in my pockets, you could bleed me. Oh, goddamn, you don't understand it. When I do what you want, you be begging cause I'm damaged. You hit me down before I hit them blessings. You fucking up the ground like a bandit. Play vacation, motivation. Keep me in the studio, see deprivation. Got me going crazy, though. My body shaking. Think about that body and the love we make your faces. We used to be together forever and ever, for worse or for better. And poor with cheddar, it don't matter. You was rolling in my grind, in my pockets fat. A hustle, the glass, one of them, let's get shot out tonight. spark it up now, just maybe go round, cause we in the clouds tonight. I'm trying to show you the time of your life, so girl, let you down tonight. Let's go a few rounds tonight. I'm lost in the sauce, so what's it gon' cost her? It's for your size tonight. It's about to go down, it's about to go down, it's about to go down tonight. It's about to go down, it's about to go down, it's about to go down tonight. I'm lost in the sauce, so what's it gon' cost her? It's for your size tonight. It's about to go down tonight. It's about to go down, it's about to go down tonight.
Too much, you might. 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 Too much, too many crabs in a barrel, but I'd rather hang around family and battle. It's too much, too many dripping in sauce, and I ain't hating on nobody, they can get lost. It's too much, trying to help a nigga out, the only thing they care about is internet cloud. It's too much, niggas sounding like each other and they all dead wrong, they don't even get along. Too much, you might. 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 Too much drip, you might slip. 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 Too much. much, you might, too 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 much. Too many crabs in a barrel, but I'd rather hang around family and battle. It's too much, too many dripping in sauce, and I ain't hating on nobody, they can get lost. It's too much, trying to help a nigga out. The only thing they care about is internet cloud. It's too much, niggas sounding like each other and they all dead wrong, they don't even get along. Too much, you might, 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 too much drip, you might slip, 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 too much.
Woohoo. 1, 2, 1, 2. What's up, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? Got some sound now? Ain't nothing coming through. 1, 2. Microphone check. Okay. All right. I hope y'all are well. Again, if y'all didn't hear all of that, it's Shame Sunday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate y'all coming in. I appreciate the shares. I appreciate seeing the regular faces, the cloud watchers. You appreciate it too. Sending love and light to everybody, but it's Shame Sunday. Y'all know how we do. Let's give some pleasantries since y'all been waiting. Paris Dunbar's in the building. Appreciate you. B9, my brother. Bomb dropping in the back for you. B Nizzle is in the building. I appreciate you, brother. You are missed. We got to get together before this winter drop because it's coming. Sarah. Hey, Sarah, love. Welcome, sister. All the way over from the Facebook tribe. Take heed to the message. Hey, sis. Hope all is well. The message this morning was on point. You are appreciated. And y'all take heed to the goddamn message. Goodness gracious. AR is in the building. What's up, sir? Hope all is well. Shame Sunday. Appreciate you popping in. Mr. Bryant, how are you? Appreciate you popping in. Yes, Inya. Hey, Inya. That's right. She said, let that thing drop so I could dance a little bit longer. Sis Karma Coleon is in the building. Please hashtag shame so Nightbot can do its job and drop your links in the chat so everybody can support one another, especially if you like what they are spewing. The world class is in the building. What's up, man? What's up, man? Hope all is well. Shout out to everybody. Yes, thank you. I appreciate y'all for popping in. I had a couple videos left over from last week. The educator's advocate is such an awesome advocate, honestly. What she does is very important and it's needed and necessary, especially here in this society, because we don't care about education. And our children are tic-tac attention, TikTok, see, tic-tac. You see? TikTok attention whores. And we allow it. We encourage it. And it's not okay. Other societies, it's not allowed. Their children, where it was created, yeah, they don't see the foolery. Yeah, it's not promoted. Yeah, and we need to do a better job in giving access to our children, because it's getting bad. And if y'all watched last week, Briana Henderson was giving y'all lots of cups of tea, lots of tea. Okay, lots of support. Um, yeah, one of her posts, the one with a young boy, you can't stay. Some behaviors is unacceptable, and we don't want you here. You're not allowed. You can go back home and get some more training before you enter back into our school with the other children. It is what it is. It is not okay. It is not the teacher's job to change your children's foolish and bad behavior. So, accountability feels like bullying. We heard that a little earlier today. Our elders came in from work talking about the lack of accountability at work. A whole corporation full of women, and the lack of accountability is amazing. And then it's said it's bullying. Got to do your work when you clock in. Stop playing. It's not your business. You own no stocks. We hire you to do a job, come in and do it, or you can go. And that's the same with school. You come to school to learn. And if your child is not attempting to do that, being inspired to do that, motivated to do that, they have to go. It's always been a thing. Detention, getting suspended. Like, parents have to step up and step in when these things are happening. We don't just in turn around and blame the school and the lack thereof resources. Because where we at in society now today, there is an abundance of resources. And if you don't know, shame on you. Once you start having children and your children are not meeting milestones and these things, it's your job to know these things. It's your job. We can't continue to keep coddling the generation of I don't know, and just don't know, and it doesn't come with a book. Yeah, it does. There's a lot of books out there. You're not picking them up. You're not looking for the information to change your behavior in order to change your children's behavior. And that's where we get when we start talking about adults and the shameful ass behaviors that they are exhibiting. Shame. Let's give a definition. It's a painful feeling. And it's a painful feeling of humiliation or distress, and it's caused by your consciousness of wrong or foolish behavior. Yo shit. Yo shit. Okay? Can't nobody make you anything. Shame and guilt is embedded, and it's a loss of respect or esteem and dishonor. So your children come in, yeah, they're all fully respected and loved and all of that. But when they start exhibiting your behaviors or the lack thereof of your disciplining negative and bad behaviors when they attempt to come to school, you're gonna be held accountable. You're gonna be held accountable, or they will have to go because school is changing. I don't know if you guys have heard, but there are a lot of counties and cities and states that are considering a 4-day school week. A 4-day school week. Are you prepared for that? Are you prepared for that? And one thing I have always suggested to young people, even if you do go to college, take an early childhood instruction or education course. Take it. Minor in it. Okay? It's important to know how to do better and give ourselves the better tools so we can create decent human beings when we send them out into the world. They're not going to be our babies forever. Okay. They go out into the world and they act cantankerous. All the behaviors they exhibited as a child, if you don't train their asses up, they're going to go out into the world and act like that. Daughter come in and say, every person in the job, it's like 3-4 people don't want to work. Why you still got a job? If you come to work, 2-3 offense, it has to be some discipline. You get write-ups. After 3 write-ups, you got to go. You got to go. We're not going to keep continuing this behavior. We can bring somebody else in. And it's just like school. Your child is taking up a seat for a child who wants to come in and learn. My problem is the lack of empathy and consideration on other parents. Your badass child, yes, bad, because it's your job to train them up and fix that or find a space where they are capable of dealing with your child's bad behavior. So when you're being held accountable and we have this plausible deniability many times, oh God, look, it's sad. Okay? And if you're not on my Facebook page, go over to my Facebook page and check that reel that I posted. Shout out to Briana Henderson, the educator advocate. I posted one of her posts from TikTok about the young man cannot stay in school. I'm going to play it. Yeah, you can't stay. She got over 100,000 likes on this video. The comments are amazing. The comments are amazing. Shout out to all the educators who agree. Shout out to Sis checking in. Hey, Red Lipstick Vibes podcast. Appreciate you popping in. Yeah, so 4-day school week, guys. Let's check it out.
Have a different schedule when they head back to school this fall.
A growing number of school districts are switching to a 4-day school.
Yeah, you heard that motherfucking shit, right? A 4-day school week. No more motherfucking Mondays, Tuesday through Friday. Now let's get back to this motherfucking
14,000 students are trying something new. A 4-day week with Mondays off.
Let's just be motherfucking honest. Lil Nunu don't never have her motherfucking hair did. Dre pants always be motherfucking dirty.
So loud. Can't hear you.
Lil Derek pants be sagging because he got shit in him wiping motherfucking ass right. So y'all know y'all don't want to go get up on Mondays any motherfucking way. Let's be real.
We're adding 35 minutes onto the day. So the instructional minutes will be almost exactly the same.
But the real motherfucking issue is some of you motherfuckers gonna have to get babysitters on Mondays now. So, you know, we need to get on that right now. We need to get on that right now, y'all. Is Monday gonna be out? So it's Tuesday through Friday. Let's get these babysitters
I think this really needs to lead to a bigger discussion nationwide about, what are we going to do to support the teaching profession?
Y'all know y'all cousins try to keep y'all up to date. So drop down in them comments. Let me know if y'all done heard something about it, or we need to talk a little bit more about this. Let your girl know. We need to discuss this. But y'all know Monday's about to be out. Let it be known. Let it
She had a way of giving the news to you all. Yeah, y'all got to get some babysitters is what she said. And that's going to be a reality for a lot of people. That's another day handing your children over to someone. And everyone does not have your child's best interests at heart. And y'all need to really come to the realization of that. And it doesn't stop at a certain age. What do you think about that? 4-day school week for the people who have children that are in school. What do you think about that? What are you going to do with your children's time on that extra day? Are they involved in some activities? They're going to have an extra day to lollygag and be on their electronics and consume all of that. They're not tolerating it no more. It's coming down to the nitty gritty. And there are so many resources, again, like we said, children with special needs, children with autism. There are an abundance of resources in many states and majority of all the cities. You have to do the research. Go to the Board of Ed and find out what resources are available for you in that community. And utilize them. Find the one that best fits for you, your children, your family all together, and utilize it. You can't blame the school for not stepping in and giving you all this information. No, you can do the work. We all have one of these, and Google is very good at giving great information. And then you follow up. Red Lipsticks chimed in. She said, it will remain a 7-day school week every day. I keep my big kid learning school or no school. Absolutely. And that's the mindset we all need to have. And that's the mindset we need to raise these young people up believing. Okay, because we are the first teachers. You are the first teacher when you open your womb to create life. Okay, you're already teaching them while they're in your belly. Which attitude, your demeanor, how you eat, how you move around, how you deal with people. All of it is happening inside. And you don't even know. And these types of things our young girls should know. We should make them extremely aware of what's happening to their body. So a lot of them are lacking that knowledge, that information. And they're learning from the Sukis and the goddamn dripping STD girl. Like it's a damn shame. So we have to be the ones to step in and say, yeah, nah, that's some damn foolery, y'all. No. You're gonna need these tools and these tools to properly nurture, educate, and model a certain type of behavior for your children. Because they have to go to school and deal with the school and other people's children. Shout out to Information Man Show. Welcome, brother. Much respect. We appreciate you popping in. Schools are not tolerating it no more. They're losing their resources. I mean, the big wigs get all the money. The teachers get the table. They get the table scraps. And we're not helping them by not being present. We're already not as present as we should be in our children's lives. And then we're not present in the school to help. But we complain so much. Good Lord, all the complaining. It doesn't make any sense. Not with all the tools and the resources that we have. Y'all need to stop it. The plausible deniability is becoming very lame, very childish. It's too much. You heard my song? It's too much, too much, too much, too much. Oh, man, goodness gracious. So I want to show y'all this video of this young man, the educator advocate. Let's pull him up.
How it ended. What? He can't stay. He can't stay. He's showing out bad, and he ain't stopping. He ain't stopping. You think you're the whooping? And then he taught them people a whole classroom. I'm talking about flip shit over, flip tables, flip chairs, flip everything.
Are you ready? Because educator, here comes your student. And by the way, she's back. And she is me. And can I just say bravo to my campus and district leaders for keeping me busy this time of year. Because the Culture Forward message will be told from campus to campus and district to district across this nation. And by the way, if you are new here, I am Briana Henderson, Culture Forward consultant to campuses and districts across the nation. So with that being said, repeat after me. He can't stay. In other words, he cannot stay. Staying is not what he will be doing. What he will be doing is not staying. I think I've made myself clear. Let us talk about the standard that is being raised across this nation regarding behaviors in school. Because while some of you who are parents of in control or being out of control children look at this scenario and think, how could they? How could they reject a child and not give them an opportunity to learn? Spare me. It is high time for those of you who send your students to a public school who know good and well that these children will tear up at a moment's notice all things pertinent in that classroom. You send them there, we're sending them back. Yeah, back to you. And if that happens enough, perhaps you will make the decision to parent. I said what I said. Here at the Educator's Advocate, it is our duty and pleasure to build within educators a capacity to have a mindset, a mantra, and a movement around culture forwardness that says, this is how we will do it here. And that takes strength and courage and a posture of authority. It's the proverbial posture of Miss T. But just because I can handle Junior, I don't want to. And my educators shouldn't have to. Because here's what that will look like. We'll begin doing the hard work of watching everything that the child is doing, making corrections and giving congratulations, all while handling 23 other children. When you can do that work at home with one. So do it, so we can do our jobs. This school has just begun, and my educators have already identified those children. And educators, I have a resource for you in building the positive classroom culture that you so desire. But it all starts with you being the adult. And you will find that and more beginning on page 7 of Miss T's Cup of Culture, the 30-page digital downloadable ebook that you need to get into your hands today.
All right. She speaks so much facts. Facts. That's all I see in the comments here. Yes. Like I said, it got over 100,000 views. And the plausible deniability of the parents in there are amazing. Oh, he has autism. Oh, he has special needs. Oh, my child. And we had to, and me. Selfish. What you gotta do is think about yourself. Very self-absorbed to think that way. None of that was in this little boy. He had bad and foolish behaviors that was not tamed at home. And he comes to school and exhibited. That was not his father, because that's all that was in there. Oh, look at his dad and that. Nope, that's not his father. Mom is picking him up. He's the person bringing the child out so you can take him home. This is not the first offense. It was just too much. It was too much lack of accountability. And parents, if your children behaves this way, goes and has all these tantrums in school, they're not allowed. They have to go. And it's amazing because grown people behave this way. Grown people at work, out in public, on the bus, any and every kind of way. On these little squares. Some of y'all behave this way. Okay? Some educators are not going to deal with that. We're not going to entertain that. Even though I can, I choose to not. Are you kidding me? It's a waste of my time. We don't do that. When I can share with others who want to learn, who are motivated and inspired to learn and be better than what they were taught. Because when children come to school behaving like that, they learned it from somewhere. They learned it from your ass. And if you're not monitoring what they're doing from birth to 5 and you send their ass to school, it's your fault. It's your fault. And if it's a part of the DNA and all of that, still, again, it's your fault. And that's not a blame, that's accountability. Accountability feels like an attack when you are not ready to acknowledge your behavior. It is what it is. This is why alcoholics' first statement is, hi, my name is so-and-so, and I am an alcoholic. Even if they ain't been drinking for 15 goddamn years, 30 years, they still consider themselves an alcoholic. Some problems just can't be erased by saying, I don't want to be this way. You have to practice. You have to practice. I'm not a medical examiner, professional, but I got some knowledge, and I like to share it. And I definitely like to show a reflection of shameful and bad behaviors, because our children need to know that it's unacceptable. And that type of demeanor that she has, you parents need to have that in your home with your children. You set the tone, you set the standard, you make the rules, and when they break them, you follow with consequences. They have to be held accountable. You don't throw your bottle out the crib. We don't do that. It's going to stay there. I'm going to make you get out, and you're going to pick it up, and you're going to hand it to me. This is what you do. You're not hurting anybody. But when we pander and coddle our children, when we pander and coddle women, this creates terrorism. Okay? Terrorism. Fucking up whole societies, and it's a goddamn shame. And I don't mind to be the one to bring the picture to you. Okay? And if it doesn't apply to you, let the shit fucking fly. But a lot of the times it applies. It applies, and it stings, and it hurts. Look in the mirror and change what you need to change for your children, for your family, for your husband. It's not always somebody else's fault. That's a problem. Red lipstick vibe. Parents, you're dumb. Parent, you're dumb kids. You're damn kids. If they're not bright, you have a lot to do with that. You have to be accountable for that. Okay? ABCs and phonics and math. It's important. It's important for you to instill these things before they come to school. You know how many of your kids come to school and they don't even know, they don't know their name. They don't know how to write their name. They don't know how to sing the alphabets, and it's a song. Like, that shit is sad. What are you doing with them? And I've been watching for 25, because I've been going with my son. Yeah, you're about 25, 26 years. I've been watching the children. I've been watching the parents involved with the children and the parents that lack involvement with their children. Mother, father, grandparents, all of it. It's a lot to see when you are a dedicated, involved, constant, consistent, present parent and family. And it's a way you hold people accountable. And sometimes that nice shit don't fly. Okay? That nice shit don't fly all the time. So it needs to be like this, because it needs to be heard and it needs to be respected. These kids need to know what's acceptable and what's not. And y'all are not telling them because you're too busy with your selfish asses. I can name off a whole bunch of things you're selfish of, with your hair down to your nails and your eyelashes and the goddamn idiot boxes. And you're posting foolery on your TikToks, just dumb shit. As grown people, it's our job to educate and teach and model as we get older. It's growth and development. Grow up. Grow the hell up. Okay? Because our children are watching. Moderator, let's show them how this boy gets when he get older. This is him right here. Here you go. Dumb shit.
We was lit. And then up my boat. You just put champagne all over my $1,000. Each one of those cushions is $1,000.
He was not having it.
You gotta act like you fucking been here before.
Oh my God. You ain't even got to act like you've been here. Act like you got some respect for yourself. And you hand dumb people money, and this is what they do. They think they can go on other people's shit, wreck it, tear it up, because they can pay for it. It's disrespectful. Imagine that young boy's behavior not being changed, and this is how he goes out into the world. Gets on people's property and tear it up. Tear shit up. And it's a lot of your kids out here behaving like this. And you don't want to be held accountable. But it's many of us who speaks like this, and I appreciate y'all. Realistic Vibes, Take Heed to the Message, Lady Di, Mona D, the Real Precious. Ladies is doing it out here. You know, you got to spit some knowledge for this youth. A lot of us made a lot of mistakes. So we learned. Whether we learned from a book, we learned from trial and error, we learned through experience, we learn. It's our job. It's our responsibility to teach that, to tell them, don't be a fool. Don't be a whore. It's not okay. You don't know what the future holds for that. You'll put yourself in a position where it's taken from you. Okay? So we can't continue to keep being foolish with our young girls. They need to be aware. So I'm going to continue my fight, the good fight for temperance, self-control. It's important, okay? Because we are in a generation of the in control of being out of controlled adult. Because a lot of you motherfuckers ain't got no goddamn control. No discipline. You're on the wrong fight. You have a battle, an inside battle with yourself that you need to work on. You need to work on it, okay? Because it reflects outward, shines its rear head. But a lot of y'all want to, you know, promote nigga shit, ignorant shit. And y'all continue to do that. And I'm going to be over here shaming the shit. Here we go. But if y'all don't know who Briana Henderson is, y'all go over there, subscribe. Her link should be in my description. She's on YouTube. She don't have but like 280 something subscribers. So let's build her up, because over on TikTok, she got almost over 100,000. So she's flowing over there, but she going to wind up bringing it on over here. She's out in them streets. And if you're an educator, reach out, okay? Because she does all kind of coaching and consulting. She will come to a whole school. She will come to a whole district to get everybody in order. And it really begins with the parents, okay? Because they ain't teaching these teachers, especially these young, they're not teaching them how to deal with your kid's badass behavior. You want somebody laying their hands on your kid, chokeholding them? Like, it's not okay. And we don't want that. So they need to come to school prepared, ready to learn how to sit in a seat for 45 minutes, okay? And if they don't like what's being said, they need to just sit there and shut the fuck up. Like, you really need to teach them that. You know the teacher's teaching bullshit. Don't disrespect the class. Everybody else may not know. Sit there, shut up. It's not that hard, but we're not doing that. You tell your child, if anybody say something to you, I'm coming up there, and you go up to the crib, you go up to the damn school acting a fool, hair wrapped up, looking crazy, making us all look bad. And I'm going to show it. And again, this is my platform. You don't like what I'm saying, you don't like seeing the reflection of shameful behavior, don't bring your ass over here, okay? Because we have a legacy, and they're going to get older, and this is reflections for them. And I appreciate them listening while it's going on, because they hear it all. These are our kids. If you didn't check out Cerebro yesterday, man, my husband did an awesome stream. Shout out to him. I love it. House rules. He gave y'all a little touch of how it begins. You have to set house rules, and if you don't, you're going to have a damn problem. And you can't complain when everything arises, and it's like, oh, I don't know what to do. Make some rules. Set them. Okay? Gave some specifics. You go back and watch it and get it from there. I'm not doing that again today. We're not doing that. Shame Sunday. Here we go.
Do you remember that video? Well, she's older now. Air quotes. Watch this.
I got this video right here for your mama, because I'm finished finished. Y'all get up and move. Get out the class, everybody get out the class. Everybody get out the class. Hey, y'all come out. Yeah. Y'all go out. Dr. Simon is right there. If Miss Wilson says go to observation, you want to grab her? You want to grab her?
This is too much, but it happens more than you know. But educator, here comes your student. And before you ask me to consider whether this child is on the spectrum or ask me to consider the trauma that they may have endured, know this, that this child is in control of being out of control. So however it's informed, the response is still the same. Where is Miss T? Beginning on page 20 of Miss T's Cup of Culture, our 20-page digital downloadable ebook that you need to get in your hands today, I talk to you about positive classroom culture that has to do with your tone and mood. I'm not sure what happened prior to the video starting. I'm not even sure who's videoing because it's not the educator who's speaking. There was another adult in the classroom working with a small group. I believe that child originated in that group because her backpack was under one of those chairs. The perspective of the videoer seemed to be tall, as if there was another adult in the class. So there are 3 adults in the class. And no one's presence spoke enough volumes to that child that they wouldn't dare. So watch this. Here are some points. Educators, lower the tone of your voice. From excitable to here. Do not use language as if you're a peer. I'm finna snitch. As a classroom or a campus, create language for a drill that gets students out if there's a threat in the classroom. Code purple. It's used in the medical field as well. I need to do a part 2. Let me hear from you. Get your copy today.
Yeah, they grow up. They grow up. And a lot of these old videos that, many people be showing and reacting to, yeah, these kids are bigger now. Can you imagine how they are going out into the world behaving if it wasn't changed? Because you already see this young girl. It's almost 10 years later. This is middle school. And we always have to consider this, consider that. It's the parents' job. That's the family's responsibility. Y'all need to be advocating more for the children than expecting miracles from these educators. They don't train them for that. They train them to educate your kids, okay? Get them situated, get them ready and prepared to come into school to learn. I mean, and we had that just because, we had the fear of getting our ass whooped. Even if it wasn't abuse and, it didn't happen that often, but we knew that it was a possibility. That may be an outcome besides, not being able to go out for the weekend. You can't use the phone, some punishments. But some things, yeah, it's calls for a butt spanking. I'm just saying. But we pander and coddle the kids. We allow them to run the homes and dictate to us how the day is going to go and what they're going to do and what they're not going to do. They answer to us no. They answer to you guys what? That's a you thing. That's a you thing. You trained up that child. And then send them off to school. And when we tell you your child is misbehaving, so I don't know what to do with this child. I don't know what to do with this child. It's either that or you just don't care. And we can't continue to have this type of attitude. So this is a call. It's a call to all you women. You talk to the women around you. You talk to the people around you who have children, the girls around you who want children later. You tell them Tell them how important it is, the duty and responsibility in it. Okay? And you don't get paid. It's not a job. It's your duty. And you should be motivated in love and honor. And you don't do that when you're teaching them a whole bunch of foolery, especially when we came up in it. Many of us came up in it. You knew it was foolery. It's like, yeah, we're not gonna do that. We gotta have that self-reflection of shame and guilt to know not to continue that with our own families, with our children, not being present, because things happen. A lot of things happen when you're not present. Okay? Hey, Facebook user chiming in, they look at it like it's funny until they grow up and do exactly what you laughed at until it comes back full circle. Can I punch your daughter? Can I punch your daughter? Yeah, that shit comes back full circle. Can I please punch your fucking daughter?
Can I punch your daughter? No, please don't punch my daughter. Okay, I will.
Are you ready? Because educator, here comes your student. These post-COVID children who are in control of being out of control, who require a next level post-COVID educator. Who would have saw that coming from a mile away? And because these students are highly intelligent, they test the waters of your resolve with the question. And this is your time to respond as if the action has already happened. Are you asking me if you can hit someone? And then you'll add, bring me those hands. And you, go sit over there to get them out of the way, just in case when walking past they use those hands. And when they come to you with those hands, you say, you will not use your hands to hurt the other students in this classroom. I don't even want you to think about it. Do you understand? I'm going to watch to see if you remember my expectation for your hands in this classroom. If what I just shared with you sounds exhausting, multiply it times 10 and you might understand. Because I haven't yet explained how the phone call will go that I must make to the child's parents about how another student slapped them. Nor have I shared how the conversation will go with the parent of the child who did the slapping. And then the write-up. This time of year is not fun for many educators. I know this directly through the coaching and consulting efforts of the Educator's Advocate. I cannot begin to tell you of the number of educators who have emailed me and sat under my coaching to talk to me about leaving the profession. And it is from conversations that I've had with educators across this nation that I've compiled what I call Miss T's Take, Leaving the Profession and Beyond, resource for you who are contemplating leaving the profession. I want you to know what that entails because you're at a crossroads and I don't want you to act out of character while you're there. And though we know the system is failing and rebooting, the answer may be for you to leave, but perhaps it's not. And this is not me gaslighting you. I'm telling you a truth. And this is a perspective that I share with my educators across this nation who desire to leave the profession. I want you to get it into your hands. This 30-page digital downloadable resource, Miss T's Take, Leaving Teaching and Beyond. I want you to know what to expect and how the journey begins now. Get your copy today.
Word. I promote getting it. It's a nice book for not just educators, parents, like because we are the educators and all these tools will absolutely help. And talking to my child earlier, she's like, Mom, I remember when you used to watch Super Nanny and Nanny 911 and Wife Swap. Those are the kind of reality shows I was watching. Those are what I was watching when my kids was growing up. Because it gave so many pointers and tools and it had me reflect and self-reflect on my own traumas and anger and sometimes, screaming too much and things like that. And it's like, I don't have to do that. So it was great to have those tools given by reflecting on someone else's behavior. And another thing I noticed when she sat those parents down, when Joe sat those parents down, them parents needed to be held accountable. It was a lot to do with them and their behaviors, and them changing their behaviors will change their children's behaviors. But these parents were calling in like they were just going to come in and, save the day, correct their children. No, your behavior changes will correct your children's behavior. You have to approach things differently. You have to respond to bad and foolish behavior a different way, lashing out and carrying on, having concrete punishments, concrete consequences that they know it's going to happen. The snack you wanted that you like to have before, yeah, no more. The time on the electronics, now I got to go. All the toys, we're going to put them in a bag and put them in the basement. You have to earn them back. You have to earn them shits back. You don't just get to have it. Either throw it away, give it away, and the rest they need to earn back. So it's ways to get them in order. So she gives a lot of great tools, and I advocate for y'all grabbing her book. Hey, Inya, welcome, love. I love Miss Jo. She ain't play. She did not play, and it really is about your presence, your tone, your directness, and they see the difference. They know when parents pander and coddle, and all I got to do is have a little fit. Just watch me. I watched it. Like, ma'am, you see that fake? Don't let them get you. You know how many times I have supported parents through tantrums and the child would stop because I'm right by them, like, boop, yeah, don't let them get you. Hey, you hear your mama? So when they know somebody's going to protect the parent, like, we need each other. So take these tools, okay? Take these tips and these strategies and try to utilize them with your children because they're little master manipulators, okay? They really are. And they'll drive us crazy, ladies. Fluctuating hormones. Don't let them drive you crazy. Keep them in control so you can keep yourself in control. It really does help.
Punch your daughter. No, please don't punch my daughter. Okay, I will.
Because that shit ain't easy to control. Okay? That's not easy to control. Oh man, shout out to Briana Henderson again. For real, y'all go check her out. But she gives, I'm gonna show you I got a video of some siblings. Because it's always sibling rivalry. And that is also a hard reality for some parents when you have those stair-stepper kids or just so many cluster up together. It really gets crazy and it's hard to deal with. And it's hard to deal with their battling with each other, breaking up fights and fits and stuff like that. Do 15 first. And sometimes we placate into it and we add to it as parents, causing the children to fight against each other. And it's a way to behave to not have that happen. Respect, like the house rules that we have: be respectful, be honest, be responsible, be grateful, be kind. 5 rules, but there's so many sub rules in each one. Again, Cerebro Saturday yesterday with Mr. He Said, he talked all about it. Go back and check it out. Make your own house rules and hang it up so these kids see it, go over it, talk about it, discuss it. Let's look at these siblings.
Stop. Mason! You're gonna hurt him, guys. Stop. You guys hug each other now. 1, 2, 3. I need a hug right now. Tell each other sorry.
I didn't do nothing.
1,
I have to say sorry.
2.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you guys both attacked Maverick.
What? I didn't even do nothing to him.
Are you ready? Because educator, here comes your student. And they come from a space that allows violence as a response. The little one, Mason, he's at your daycare. And for the life of you, you cannot understand why he interacts the way he does with the other students in his class. And the middle child, Maverick, who's in your 1st grade class. And for the life of you, you don't understand why he holds this victim mentality all the time. And then Malachi, the oldest, who is filled with an unchecked rage. And when he's set off by the response of another based on what he's done, class over. For the sake of this video, educator, let's hone in on Malachi. During our Cup of Culture webinar on January 5th, where I met with hundreds of educators across this nation, I gave explicit examples of what I call cause and effect language. If you missed the reset, go get your video copy now. Because truth be told, educators, there are things that we can do to combat episodes like this in our classroom. Because unlike the adult in the clip, we know our students. And Malachi don't need to stand by nobody. And when he does, there are parameters and boundaries around the way that he's going to interact. Because we know Malachi. And instead of standing tall and taking a picture, he's leaning over, and yes, on purpose. And when his brother or the student in your classroom didn't catch his lean the first time, and the adult in the space ignores it, he's empowered to do it again, under the guise that he's having fun. You saw his smile and his corner eye to see if he's getting a response. And finally he does, and there goes the neighborhood. And now we're ready to call administration into the classroom because children are fighting, when there could have been proactive measures taken to keep it from happening. Not all things are preventable, but many of them are. Go to my profile and get the reset today.
Yes, yes, yes. Y'all see that? I love the way she brought that all out. If you have multiple children, I'm sure you're very aware of this type of situation. You know, it's always a battle. It's always a battle, but you know your children best and you know how it's going to turn out. You have to be the advocate up front. Just for a simple picture, it turns into chaos. You already knew this a year ago, you know, finding different strategies to change that, redirect that type of situation, because it absolutely is the oldest child, middle child, baby child syndrome. There's books on it, the sibling rivalry. Check it out, Google it. Learn your children. It's very important. And if you don't believe in astrology, fine. Look up your children's sign and tell me if some of those characteristics fit. Okay? And the cons, work on them. Those cons, as far as the sign goes, work on them with your child. Okay? Doesn't mean everything is true and you believe everything in the astro, but you see if it relates. That's all I'm saying. And it will give you tips as the other sign to help with your child. We don't know what we are doing. We don't know what we are doing. We got to do a little better. I got to give some shouts out, man. Y'all been definitely showing some love. Cash App break, for real, for real. We're gonna get some shout outs. Lady Navoa, always appreciate you, sis. Dr. Nakumbe, you are always appreciated, sir. Thank you, Dr. Danique, you are an awesome contributor, you know, always watching, always there. We appreciate you, brother. Thanks to Bravo with Sheila. We appreciate you for the Cash App, sis. Y'all all are awesome, for real. The support is definitely appreciated. We got a little something for you.
We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Hey, 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 hey. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Hey, 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 hey. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Hey, 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 hey.
Word, appreciate y'all, for real, for real. All the names here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get to it. A disclaimer. I'm not a medical professional, but I know a lot of shit. Just saying. Learn some stuff. You never stop learning. And the most of that, you should definitely learn your children. Please do that, because you're sending them off to school with educators who are tired. They're tired. They don't want to deal with your children. They can, but they don't want to deal with your children's behavior. They don't get paid enough. You should consider that, and you should empathize with that and prepare your own damn children. Get your damn kids. They belong to you. And if they shut down school, guess what? They're going to have to be there with you. If school goes 4 days a week, they're going to have to be with you. Or you pawn them off to somebody else. That's what we got to do. So, you know, and that's a fight too, right? So consider this, mothers, working mothers. School goes out to 4 days. You're not going to fight with your job and let them know work needs to be 4 days. Okay. Mothers, there's other responsibilities. I can't work 5 days. My kids go to school 4 days. I can only work 4 days. Fight for that. Advocate for that. Because a lot of you got to go to work. Many don't want to stay home and educate their children. It's a burden. I don't feel like doing it. I don't care. It's the kind of attitude we raising our young girls with. Tell them to stop having these babies. It is a job. Okay? You don't get paid for a job, so it's not a goddamn job. It's a lot of work. It's absolutely a lot of work. And you should be a willing participant, because a woman who can give birth doesn't make you a good mother. It does not make you a good quality mother. It's a lot of work in between there. Just because you 32 hours in labor, 50 hours in labor. Nobody care about that shit. Nobody cares about that shit. We are women. This is what our body is supposed to do or not. And you got to have C-section, whatever. You know what it is. This is what we're supposed to do. When these kids come here, it's your responsibility. I don't think you need a fucking praise dance because you give birth. Congratulations. Now raise it. Raise it forever. Don't stop. Don't get tired. Don't blame it on everybody else because your child is not doing what you expect. They're not who you expect. You better check the manufacturer.
You really need to adjust your attitude. For questions or complaints, please contact the manufacturer.
Starts from the day they come out. They bring them home to a house, a motherfucker, bitch, shit, fuck. Yeah, that's what they're going to be saying. Bring them home to no. That's what they're going to be saying. You bring them home to please and thank you, calm, tone, lack of yelling and disrespect. They're going to feel that. You have to be conscious of what position you're putting your children in because they remember. They remember. And I hear that a lot, the idiocy of, they're so little, they're not going to remember. Okay. All right. But I have another reflection of some sibling support. Because that sibling rivalry, man, well, I know that all too well. 11 months apart, me and my brothers, yes, it was crazy. But we also had a lot of love and abundance. So it was a great balance of competition and nurturing support. Let's see how we can show our children to be with each other. Moderator.
That's right. Daddy was so right? That's right. I'll be back. Would you like alright? Okay. Both my hasi.
It's modeled behavior. That little person learned that. Because even with the fun in the background, he's concerned about his baby sister, that she's upset and something's going on. So what can I do to help her? And he's learned that sometimes when I'm upset, I have to take some deep breaths and calm myself down. Because when you're angry and you're enraged, especially as a child, they lose it. They don't know how to calm themselves. It's on us. That is your responsibility to teach that child, to train that child to deal with their emotions. It's your fault. You have to own that shit, okay? Accountability is not bullying, okay? If it don't apply, let the shit fly. But you know what? I've been hearing a lot of that. I come on real quick to YouTube just to peek in, and I hear a lot of Mrs.SheSaid. If it don't apply, let it fucking fly. Shame. Shameful. Oh, that's a goddamn shame. We need to bring shame back. Take a look at some of these goddamn behaviors, and if you are doing it and you know somebody, check their ass. Fuck that. Your sister, your cousin, your aunt, your daughter, yourself. Check it. The man in the mirror. That's how we make this world a better place. You got to change your shit. So I hope you get it together. Because it's a new week and the kids are going back to school. Be more present. Take a look at the educator advocate. Support people who want to push positivity and be inspired to be better. And the negative shit, you know, y'all keep that. It's not my cup of tea. Can get down with the best of them though. For real, for real.
Where the fuck you get off talking to people about me behind my back going over my head?
What people?
What people would you think I wasn't gonna find out?
And you know what, nigga? You acting like a little bitch right now.
Take his microphone and usher him out. Take his microphone and usher him out. Take his microphone and usher him out. Take his mic.
Just take the damn microphone and usher the motherfuckers out. It's just too much. It's too much. Too much.
We had priorities, and she wasn't one of them.
Just look at our society. You know, it was two different incidents where you're in a public place as a woman and you smack a man, and nobody says nothing. I've shown many of videos. Nobody comes to the rescue of a man for no reason. If a woman is beating on a man in the street, they're gonna probably be like, "Oh my God, what is he doing?" We even had men jump in to help a woman beat up on a man, not knowing any type of the situation. Who's the most unprotected?
Black men.
Women a lot of times put themselves in situations in relationships. Now, domestic violence is big. Bitch, get your ass out of it. First time you get hit, disrespected, you should leave. You shouldn't in turn have children. Just keep throwing the blame at the men. Don't put yourself in situations where you can be harmed. That means being out late without no fucking covering. A group of bitches, not just one other friend, and then be out in the street acting a fool, half drunk, don't know where you at. Y'all out here crazy. And shit like this will happen in a dark alley, in a gas station. Come on. Ain't about black women, black men. It's about women and men, period. Goodness gracious. Like we saying it's okay for black women or any women to be hit with a brick. No. Get the hell out the comments with your dumb shit.
Be nice.
It's dumb shit. They come over here just to be dumb.
This is true.
But they trolling. So I'm going to act a fool. I don't mind. You want to be in my comments acting like that? I will too. The fuck? See what my shirt say? The fuck? Y'all bitches out here acting a fool. You're going to get hit with a brick. What you want me to say? It's not okay. We don't want nobody being harmed, but you can't be acting any kind of way and think you ain't going to deal with the consequences, okay? That's what we teach our children. So adults to go out here behaving like this, shameful.
Shame.
That's like the parents that go to school and tell a teacher how wrong they were for admonishing their kids when their kids was fucking wrong.
This is where we at. It's been happening for a long time.
That's where we are.
This is where we at. It's been happening for a long time. It's freaking shameful. Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
The woman who is always here on TikTok talking about her teeth and remedies for problems in your life. Well, she killed someone. This is a true story. So Posh Mama was a TikToker who was always talking about oil pulling and teeth health and all this stuff. And for a while, she was actually giving advice to millions of people. I remember seeing her videos pop up on my For You page. But at one point, a bunch of different doctors and people who had some sort of knowledge in the field came on TikTok and started exposing her for basically being a fraud and giving bad advice to people. And then people started digging into her past and found out that only a few years ago, she had murdered her boyfriend with a car in Pennsylvania. So her real name is Esther Brubaker, and this is a kind of disturbing tale. So this is Esther's boyfriend who she killed. His name is Jeremy Anderson, and he actually went viral a few years ago for being in a video where he was claiming he was being brutalized by the police. But in 2013, when Esther and Jeremy were driving home in the same car, they began to argue about something, and Esther got really worked up. When they reached the couple's home, Jeremy hopped out of the car, and Esther floored it and ran Jeremy over, killing him. So Esther fled the scene, and she was eventually arrested by cops. She was with an ex-boyfriend of hers drinking at a bar. When she was arrested, she was hammered, drunk, and obviously it was time for her to face the consequences of what she had just done. So she ended up serving a few years in prison, but then she was released, and that's when Esther started her TikTok account, Posh Mama. Now, Esther actually bullied family members of Jeremy's when they started speaking out against her and trying to remind people that she had murdered somebody in her past and that they probably shouldn't be taking advice from her. And Esther got really, really mad. Now, eventually her account was deleted. I don't know if she deleted it herself or if it was taken off of TikTok. But this is a shocking story. I definitely would never have imagined that the woman who was giving me advice about my teeth was a convicted murderer.
Child, snapped with TikTok. TikTok. That shit is destroying lives. People are not that bright. Okay? Everybody walking around with special needs and adult autism, and a lot of people ain't functioning right with this idiot box in their face. Okay? Attention whores. When you don't get that attention no more, that's a problem. That's a problem. And we don't have the technology. I don't watch Dr. Phil and they're talking about the future with our children with this. We don't have the records. We don't have the proof at this point, but it is not looking good. It's not looking good because these are grown people who don't already have concrete value standards and still going out and doing crazy shit. Okay? She ran over her boyfriend with the car. Okay? Somebody don't want you. They cheat on you. Bitch, leave. You ain't got to hurt them. You ain't got to kill. You don't have to do all of that. Why are we not teaching people that? Everybody's not going to bow to your will. They're not going to stay. You're not welcome. I don't want to be around you. Like, it's real. Take that. Move on. But instead, we're doing some crazy stuff and they're just moving on with our life. She ran them over with a car and continued with her life.
Everyone's got it. Now you can got it too. The fucking audacity. Now in a can.
It's not the only. It's a lot of TikTok deleters out here. A lot. It's a lot. I'm not gonna play them all, but it's quite a few, and it's wrecking our children. They are delusional as hell. Now I can say the children are delusional. It's part your fault. It's kind of part your fault. Throwing the idiot box in their face. And for a suggestion, I would say young parents, if you have little people, newborns, don't ever give it to them. Don't give it to them. 16, 15, 16, possibly. You should know your child before you put any type of device in their hands. The rabbit hole they're going to go. They're going to go. Let's pay attention to these kids. Thank you, moderator.
Her little brother then consumed his private parts. This is 5-year-old Maikon Rauk and his 18-year-old sister Karina, and they both live with their mother Daniela in Brazil. On April 4th of 2019, Daniela had to do some shopping, so she left Maikon back at home with Karina. Daniela returned home over an hour later, and for some reason she wasn't able to open the front door, it just wouldn't open. Daniela had yelled for her children to come help open the door for her, but Karina yelled back that she couldn't open it for her. Daniela started to get worried, so she had contacted her brother-in-law to come break down the door. Once they both got inside the home, they were met with a horrific scene. Karina had unalived Maikon, partially decapitated him, and mutilated him. The family dog started to attack Karina and she retaliated and bit the dog. Karina then started to attack the uncle by throwing things at him and hitting him. She even tried to flee the scene, but she was luckily caught. Once police had arrived and saw Maikon's body, they saw that his body was surrounded by black candles. That's when they discovered that Karina had cut and eaten some parts of Maikon's body. Karina was quickly arrested and taken to the police station. At first, Karina refused to speak, but later on, she confessed everything. She stated that she asked Maikon if he wanted to come in her room to play some games, and of course, Maikon agreed. Karina grabbed a pillow, pinned him down, and suffocated him. Karina then grabbed a knife and tried to remove his head. She had left Maikon partially decapitated. Karina then inserted the knife into his eyes and burned his feet with a lighter. She then removed his genitals and ate them. Karina was charged with aggravated homicide, attempted murder of her uncle, hiding a dead body, and biting the family dog. Karina was sent to a psychiatric hospital and she continues to receive medical, social, and psychological care.
Wasn't ready. Wasn't ready for that. It's a lot to take in. And I think it has a lot to do with these electronics. It is too much. They already are not bright. Where many parents are really already not sending them out confident, motivated, inspired to be decent human beings that are going to have trial and error. They're going to go through plenty of growth and development changes that's going to be difficult. They need to know this because a lot of them are going to these social media platforms and they're consuming a lot. It's really becoming, a drug. It's a drug for a lot of them. And I really want you to monitor, take away, don't allow. Even if they got it, you can take it away. You can take it away. Oh, they had a phone since they was 11 and they 13, so take it away. Take it away. Make them delete the apps, make them all of that. No email. You have the power. Remember that. Continue that. And if y'all are biblical people, I mean, it says a lot about rearing up these children. Okay? Can't even go into that. That's a whole 9-minute. Whoo, listen, y'all. Listen. Linda, listen. Be responsible for your damn kids. That's always going to be my final thoughts, okay? Accountability is not bullying. Get your shit together, okay? Don't stay where you are tolerated. You should want to be where you're celebrated. Take the advice of your elders when it comes to foolery, shameful behavior, being disgraceful. If you don't know what to value, what to make important in your life, write a list. Write a list, okay? Pros and cons of everything that you do, all the decisions you want to make, pros and cons. Weigh them shits. Weigh them. Think about it. Talk to others who may have experienced some of these things. But for the young girls, learn something. Learn something about yourself. Learn something about your reproductive system. Learn educating children. You go to college, take an early education study class. Just take a couple classes, throw it in there. If you plan on having children in the future, it will help you. It will help you. Briana Henderson is an awesome founder and CEO of a coaching and consulting group serving educators all across the United States. And she's definitely blowing up and becoming popular. Her tactics are awesome. Her perspective, I believe, in my opinion, is spot the hell on. We need to take control because this generation is a society of children and adults that are in control of being out of control. Y'all are in control of being out of control. Learn some temperance. If you don't know that word, please go look it up because the elders in our past that they preached to the kids in school, that's what they taught. Temperance. They taught you how to have some damn self-control, everything in moderation. And it started because this society was throwing alcohol at everybody and everybody was consuming alcohol. I had to teach them, stop it. Still in the slave mind. Learn something. Do better. Be better. Red Lipstick Vibes. The podcast is coming back and I cannot wait. It's going down. My sister is settling in. So y'all get ready and start checking her out. Back on the screen in October. It's going down. Y'all know how we do. We'll be here Thursday. He said, she said, love and abundance. We will definitely be here Thursday. Husband is in the screen on Saturday, Cerebral Saturdays. Y'all pull up and pop in and get some of that thought-provoking logic. And again, y'all all appreciate it. Shout out to all the ladies. Y'all know how y'all do. All the ladies who are inspiring and motivating. Red Lipstick Vibes. Mwah. Take heed to the message. Yeah. The real precious. Y'all know how y'all doing out here. Appreciate you. Mona D. We got a newfound friendship. Miss Lady Di. Awesome. Y'all doing it out here. Lady Hale. You know you my sister gal. Almond Eyes, you are appreciated. High Value Wives, you out here, sister. Y'all are appreciated. We're going to keep fighting the good fight and trying to get our young our young sisters on track, trying to keep them right so their children can come out into society right. Because it's looking sad out here. And if you don't know, you might want to reconnect with your community and see what's happening in the schools, because it's not looking good. Really appreciate y'all. Facebook, y'all are awesome. It's blowing up over there. Almost 8,000 followers. I appreciate y'all. Anytime you can, come on over to YouTube. Most people don't do the podcasting thing, so you don't even realize all the love is they're not really podcast people. So come on over and subscribe and like the Harris Tribe Media Group, the SEDS, He Said, She Said, Love and Abundance, because we here. We're going to keep bringing that funky content that you like or don't like, but we still going to be bringing it. And we appreciate y'all for watching, even in the clouds. Shout out to y'all. Have a good week. Be blessed.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Hey, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
I'm Paul Stanley of KISS. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Everything in creation and in physical form has its own fundamental resonant frequencies.
You fat body bitch. You ping pong paddle body bitch. You's a taco body bitch. Johnny Bravo body bitch. Weird shaped body bitch. Silverback 8 body bitch. You are a McDonald's ice cream cone shaped body bitch. I don't know if you should lose or gain weight body bitch. Stink body bitch. Upper half army take body bitch. You got that Queen Latifah from Set It Off body bitch. You are a Mark Henry body bitch. Bitch, you are an upside down bowling pin figure body bitch. I'ma keep it going. You are a Quasimodo body bitch. Upper half Lizzo. Bottom half Tory Doe body bitch. You got a can't even shop at Forever 21 for your clothes body bitch. You got a car oil funnel shaped body bitch. Blanca from Street Fighter in the face body bitch. Big T now that he lost weight body bitch. You Ricky Lake body bitch. I'm gonna keep it going. You're a linebacker body bitch. You Chicago Bear Brian Urlacher body bitch. You got a potato when it is rotten body bitch. You can't afford a Dr. Miami Dream body bitch. You can take baths and be a clean body bitch. But it won't change the fact that you still got a butterbean body, bitch. You shaped like an upside-down fifth of Henny bottle, bitch. You look at Casey J and Jazz and wish you could switch bodies, bitch. You got a chubby grizzly cub bear body, bitch. You are an upside-down shaped pear body, bitch. I'm gonna keep it going. You probably a hairy body, bitch. You are a Medea and Tyler Perry body, bitch. You ain't got a petite and precious body, bitch. Your upper half is like Monique and precious body, bitch. You's a hefty body, bitch. You's a messy body, bitch. Bell pepper body, bitch. Uncle Fester body, bitch. I'm gonna keep it going. You got a cotton candy on a cone body, bitch. You DNA tooth body, bitch. You got a manatee and a whale body, bitch. Camel body, bitch. Upside down banjo body, bitch. Rambo body, bitch. Fucking melted candle body, bitch. I'ma stop. Sight. You are a Roseanne body bitch. You are upside down built snowman body bitch.
Everything in creation and in physical form has its own fundamental resonant frequencies. Everything in creation and in physical form has its own fundamental resonant frequencies.